Welcome to the Posture Perfector sequence. I love this sequence because it really helps improve any lower backache, any shoulder ache, any neck ache, and it's a great one to do if you're just feeling really exhausted and tired and have a lot of tension in your body. So today we're going to release all that tension and improve your posture. So we're going to start with the posture Pilates roll down. Arms are relaxed down by your sides, and you just imagine somebody is growing or pulling the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. You're going to drop your chin onto your chest, and you're going to gradually just keep the knees soft, bring the arms forwards and the shoulders forwards, so that you're taking your body down, your upper body down towards the floor, letting your hands rest on the floor if you can, and your arms hang loose. And then exhale and slowly, gradually roll back up. Taking your shoulders back, lifting your chin, looking straight ahead. And we're going to do that again. So hang your hands down, bring your shoulders forwards, tuck your chin onto your chest, roll down through the spine. Knees are slightly soft if you feel tension in the back of the legs. And then exhale, rolling back up. Taking the shoulders back, lifting the chin, and we'll do that one more time. So drop the chin onto the chest, bring the shoulders forwards, roll down all the way through your spine. Inhaling as you go down towards the floor, and then exhale, looking through the legs. Gradually bring yourself back up. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chin. Now we're going to do the same thing, but this is my ragdoll exercise. So shoulders forwards, tuck the chin onto the chest, coming down gradually towards the floor, and then take your right hand, place it on your left elbow. Left hand onto right elbow. And you're hanging here. Again, just soften your knees or slightly bend your knees if you feel any tightness in the hamstring. And you're going to sway your arms just side to side a couple of times. Again, just releasing any tension in the lower back. And then bring it back into the center. And then relax your arms down and gradually roll back up through your spine, bringing your shoulders back and lifting your chin. Oh, feels so good. Tucking your chin, tucking your shoulders, taking hold of one elbow with each hand, rolling down. When you're in this position, just swaying side to side a couple of times, just letting your upper body kind of hang loose and relaxed. Feeling that lovely stretch in the lower back. 2 more, and then just letting the arms hang down, rolling back up through your spine, bringing your shoulders back, lifting your chin. And now we're going to go down to kind of a Tai Chi kind of move. So we're just going to bend the legs slightly. We're going to take the hands just onto the toes here, so the fingertips are pointing down towards the toes. You're going to just inhale, stretch and push your hips back, and then exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, and then exhale. And you then just want to kind of move forward and back ever so slightly on the toes and the heels. So you're just getting that slight movement with the hips, lifting the hips down and up. As you're pushing into your toes, you're lifting your hips up. As you're rolling back, you're bringing your hips down. So what this does is just ease any tension in the hamstrings. Just make sure your shoulders are down and relaxed. Okay, inhale, exhale, and then gradually coming slowly back up. We're now going to move into an exercise for your shoulders. So take your arms out to your sides, turn your right hand up and your left hand is down. You're looking down the hand that's down, and then you're going to switch and look towards each hand that is down. So when the palm is facing downwards, you look down that arm, keeping your arms up, level with your shoulders, and you're just rotating your neck and your hand simultaneously. And it really eases. Just take your shoulders back a little bit. It really eases any tension you have in your upper back and shoulders. 2 more. 1 more. Love this one. And release. We take our hands onto our pelvis here. Just soften the knees. And we're going to roll the pelvis. Now with this one, it's very important you keep your bottom muscles completely relaxed. All right, avoid any clenching. And you're imagining you've got headlights right here on the front of your pelvis. And here, the headlights are pointing slightly up. Here, they're pointing slightly down. And you're creating mobilization here in your lower back. and just improving mobilization also in your pelvis, which is great. After you've had a baby, this pelvis can get quite locked up. I've seen many clients where this is locked up in this area here post-pregnancy, and obviously you're not quite sure what it was like before the pregnancy if you had some stiffness, tightness here in your pelvis. So we're just getting movement here again in the pelvis. So we're going to do a couple more. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, just keeping that bottom muscles relaxed. 2 more. 1 more. Good. And then we're going back to the neck now. Interlock the fingers, take the hands behind the back of the head. Stay standing, grow tall, open out the elbows. And then keeping the head pushed back into the back of the hands. Bring the elbows together, drop the chin onto the chest. Oh, feels so good. Feel that tension ease in the back of the neck. Inhale, look up. We'll do that again. Exhale, elbows in, drop the chin onto the chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, be sure to push the head into the back of the hands, squeezing those elbows together to release the tension that you might have in the back of the neck. So good. Inhale, exhale. We carry a lot of tension in our necks, and also from seated, from feeding positions with your baby, looking down towards your baby, looking down at your baby in the buggy. We can adopt this kind of forward head position, like a turtleneck really, and we want to just ease that up and ease all the muscles around the back of the neck. 2 more. 1 more. And release, and then we'll move into my shoulder roll. So bringing the shoulders up to the ears. It's important that you just try and get a really soft, gentle movement here. The arms are just relaxed by your sides, and you're just bringing your shoulders up and back, releasing again any tension that you might be feeling. Be careful you're not arching your back, and you're standing with really good posture. So your weight is into the back, into the heels of the feet. You're keeping your ribs and your hips in line with the heels and the ankles. 2 more shoulder rolls. 1 more, feels so good. And then we're going to come down to the floor, resting on our left knee, right foot forward, back foot flat. I want you to reach up with your left arm. Really extend those fingers up towards the ceiling, and then push your knee forward, feel a stretch in your hip flexor. Press this hand onto your thigh for support and lean over to the side. Feel a lovely stretch through the side of the waist. And then inhale, come back, and then exhale, reach up and then over. Remembering to push your knee towards your toe. Keep this front foot really flat, feeling a stretch in your hip flexor and back. And again, reaching up and over as you feel a stretch in your hip flexor and the side of your waist. 1 more time. Reaching up, fingertips up towards the ceiling, and then reaching over, knee towards your toe. Feel that stretch in the hip flexor and the side of the waist. And release. Come onto your knee, step with your left foot forward, so switching sides, reaching up and over. Really lengthening through the side of the waist here. It's good to lengthen the muscles out, create space. And back, and again, reaching up towards the ceiling first, and then over, feeling that stretch in the hip flexor, feeling the stretch down through the side of the waist, and back. Exhale into the stretch, inhale back. 1 more time. Reaching up and over, knee comes forward towards the toe, feeling that lovely stretch in the hip flexors. And release. And then we're going to come down to the floor, bringing our legs around in front, taking a seat onto the mat. I love this one. We're going to reach forward, and then we're going to open out. Bring the arms round over the head, open out the chest. Over the head, feeling that stretch in the lower back. Over and back. Feeling that stretch in the back of the leg and the chest. 2 more. And release. And that was our sequence for a better posture and to release any tension and tightness in typically tight muscles after your pregnancy and way beyond. Thank you for joining me.